Armin was never the most athletically endowed. That's for sure. But we all have our strengths. And Armin's mind is definitely his strength. Also, I have to say, I am really enjoying these OSTs, these songs from the OST from the original season here, a lot of which I forgot. There's a lot of like metal involved in them for like the training montage aspect, and I really enjoy it.
ライナー・ブラウン、屈強な体格と精神力を併せ持ち、バルニン・アルレルで体力面で劣るものの座学で非凡な発想を見せる。兄レオンハート、斬撃に火の打ちどころがないがミカサ・アッカーマン、あらゆる科目を完全にこなす。
Damn right.
エレン・イエーガー、目立った特技はないが他ならぬ努力で成績を伸ばした。
I love that whole breakdown of the characters. I really missed that when they did that the first time. That was really cool, seeing everybody like got their highlight reel. That was sweet. Their strengths, their weaknesses, like their stat chart was there. It's interesting that he says Mikasa is maybe regarded as one of the best in history, because it's, I don't know how long they've had the maneuvering gear, but if it's been a while, it's implied that she's better than anyone who had ever come before her as well. She's one of the best. So, or I don't know, at what point he's saying that. So I think that's pretty cool to see. And we know that physical hand-to-hand combat training will serve huge purpose for Eren going forward, for reasons I don't even have to explain. Y'all already know. Oh, she knows. Whoo! Annie's style, for anybody who might not be familiar, this is a typical Muay Thai kickboxing stance, which we see that Annie utilizes right in that shot where she just clips Eren in the lower leg and the ankle. So that's one thing that I appreciate about the show, is that they do their best to incorporate real world fighting styles, which might seem abundantly obvious, but this is a world of anime where shenanigans ensue and sometimes just completely unrealistic things happen when it comes to fighting. So I do appreciate that they have a very grounded approach to what sorts of combat work and which ones don't, and how different characters utilize that. And Annie is definitely a kickboxer, a Muay Thai artist, and it shows. Woo! She got the sweep, the leg sweep in there too. Oh god, I love how telling some of these lines are. That's ironic, huh? Oh man, that was so fire. And it's just like, I have a soft spot for these characters that inherently don't have a bunch of talent, but their one ability is that they know how to implement the skills that they've learned to carry them out pretty quickly after they have learned them. And Eren is like a sponge, man, when it comes to it, because he's so motivated to become better that it's just like he puts these skills to use because he knows that he can and that he has to. It's really awesome to see that get put to work. Yeah, you did. Yo, I totally forgot about that scene. Oh god. I will never stop thinking fart jokes are funny until the day I die. I hope that I never think they're unfunny, or that I don't even know what I'm saying. I hope that I never get to a point where I think fart jokes are not funny, because they are actually hilarious. And I'll know at that point I've lost touch with the younger side of myself and I've officially become an old grumpy man. But that was an amazing part. I love it. What is this information we can share so far? Top 10 scores. Historia, I'm pretty sure, right? Is 10. Sasha's 9, Connie 8, Marco 7, Jean 6. Eren 5. Okay. I forgot about that. I didn't know if he did make it into the top 10 officially or not, but it turns out he did. Annie at 4, Bertold at 3, Reiner at 2, Mikasa at 1.
人類は巨人に勝てない。
Now with that attitude.
人類はまだ本当に敗北したわけじゃない。
Eren hitting us with these speeches early on. Whew.
僕は調査兵団に入る。
Let's go.
私も調査兵団にする。エレンは私と一緒にいないと早死にするから。
Mikasa always just putting Eren in his place, huh?
長官の食料庫からお肉取ってきました。
It's really crazy how meat, it seems, is like a rare commodity here. It is like gold, right? Which is something that is easy to overlook, but is so important for telling the story of how terrible these folks really have it. I wonder if they ever go through like the heights and weights and stuff of these characters and like how large or not they are because of just nutrition, which is a legitimate concern. But it's crazy, you know, they've had to live off virtually bread and you know, different foods like that, potatoes, and I'm sure there's meat once in a while, but it seems to be something that's rare. So this is a big deal, you know. It's you trade all the money in the world for some protein if you're hungry enough.
人類はようやく尊厳を取り戻しつつある。勝てる。
Oh my god, I knew that was coming, but like, oh my goodness, that was so crazy, dude. And like knowing what I know, oh my gosh, that is freaking terrifying, dude. Can you imagine that? Ooh. Oh man, Sasha, dude, clutch. That was so awesome to see that, her running down the wall and then catching him by the foot. It was like some Spider-Man skills. That was sweet. Let's go. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that was so fire. Dude. Oh my god. I can't, bro. Oh, that was so sick, man. I'd follow the man into battle. Be dead in 2 minutes flat, but still. Yeah, I totally forgot how badass that scene was. Like I knew it was good, obviously, and I knew that the Colossal Titan appears at that point. But just the way that it's done, and then Eren's, you know, snapping into action because he was about to fall into this like PTSD mode where he was reliving all the torment, and he does, but he was able to get past that and not let it destroy him, let it push him forward. Sasha with the moves there at the end too was sweet. Eren's little like entrance thing, confronting the Colossal Titan was awesome. And I guess one of my questions here, and it's something that I guess is implied throughout the course of the show, but the Colossal Titan's transformation causes a blast, but it is a small one. As we see, that's not always the case. So, but I guess, you know, that wasn't the point, right? It was just do what it needed to do. Also, actually, I think I just answered my own question because we know how important Eren is. So actually knowing that Eren was there, there's a reason why the explosion would not be as big as it is, you know? So that makes sense. Oh man, that was some crazy stuff, and it just goes to show you that the highs are always met with lows, and vice versa. You know, there's a lot of buildup and crazy stuff that goes down. So, man, they get into it pretty quick in this show. I have to say the pacing was fantastic. You know, especially in these early ones. I'm so glad that I'm redoing this. I'm rewatching this again. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip. Peace.